New tonight, a major arrest in an international counterfeit drug operation.
The victims, cancer patients desperate for affordable treatment, but there's a much bigger cost.
Oh, only ABC 13's Jessica Willie was there as the feds moved in.
This is an ongoing investigation, so officially the feds are releasing very little information. But sources tell me agents with Homeland Security Investigations lured this person to Houston for this bust. It was a massive undercover case that also included Houston police. The monotony of midday in this busy Specs parking lot in Spring, broken up by a bust in a major federal operation. The man, identified by Homeland Security Investigations only as an Indian national, thought he and an undercover agent were making a quick stop, sources tell ABC 13. Instead, he was arrested. Only ABC 13 was there. This the man's second day in the Houston area. He left the parking lot in handcuffs. According to law enforcement sources, he flew into Bush Intercontinental Airport yesterday, stayed overnight at a hotel in downtown Houston under the watchful eyes of HPD before a morning meeting with an undercover agent and then their trip to Spring. On the record, HSI says he is, quote, suspected of trafficking and distributing counterfeit cancer drugs. HSI Houston's special agent in charge adding trafficking and distribution of counterfeit pharmaceuticals poses a grave threat to the health and safety of unsuspecting consumers, impacts legitimate trade, and compromises our national security.
We see it all the time.
UT Health Houston's James Langabeer says there is a huge market.
That's the real problem, is when access and cost becomes so excessive that people don't know where else to turn because they can't pay $1,000 or $2,000 a month for, let's say, a cancer drug or a Wegovy. Then they'll turn to illegitimate or illicit forms of finding those, what they think are the same medications, but they're not.
And that's where the danger comes in with overdoses and often death, Langabeer says. The World Health Organization estimates counterfeit drugs at a $400 billion business worldwide, $4 billion here in the U.S., despite all the warnings.
The bottom line will always be the same. Don't ever put something in your mouth that you don't know what it is. If you didn't buy it from a retail pharmacy, one you trust, don't put it in your mouth. It could kill you.
This man tonight facing federal charges, a target in that counterfeit drug world. His name has not been released. Jessica Willie, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.